A military hard SF novel. In the Orion Spur, reality is only 0.4 parsecs thick. When a 2.7 kiloparsec lesion tears open between the Orion and Perseus arms, the laws of physics begin to bleed. Ships vanish mid-jump. Entire battalions are overwritten by their own echoes. And something wearing human skin is learning how to lash across branes with filaments of living vacuum. Captain Jax Harlan, commander of the rogue frigate Wraith's Gambit, carries an illegal shard-resonator mutation in his veins, tech that lets him feel the fracture before it opens. His blood brother Renn, a former Navy astrophysicist, can map the wound in real time. Together they are ordered to Vega's ring, a 400-year-old torus fortress now half consumed by crimson veils, to execute OPLAN BRANE SHEAR-9, sever the lesion, or lose the entire galactic arm. But the enemy isn't an alien fleet. It's the universe trying to heal itself the only way it knows how, by flaying everything that doesn't belong. What begins as a containment war becomes a desperate race to cut reality loose from its own infection, before the Spur, the ring, and every living soul still breathing baseline physics are dragged screaming into the mirror. Hard SF warfare meets body horror cosmology. No aliens, no hope, just physics, blood, and the cold mathematics of survival across a dying brain. Like Peter Watts and Alistair Reynolds decided to write a war thriller on the surface of a screaming wound in space-time. Once the veins start glowing, you won't put it down. Brane shear, when the galaxy itself is the kill radius.
The deck lurched as Rico's engineering voodoo kicked in, plasma injectors howling in protest. The Gambit surged, inertial dampers straining at 4G peaks, the vast canvas of space compressing into a tunnel of streaking debris. Asteroid shards from some long-crushed moonlet, glinting like shrapnel in the drift's auroral haze. Jax rolled the ship portside, evading the first warning shot, a particle lance from the lead Viper, its beam lancing through the void at 0.6 C, ionizing a swath of plasma into a fleeting plasma wake that lit the scopes like a supernova's afterimage. "Point defense hot," Jax snapped. The Gambit's dorsal turrets, twin rotary railguns, coils supercooled to -200 Kelvin for hypervelocity slugs, cycled with a thunderous crack, spitting 20mm depleted uranium rounds in a chaffed cone. They needled the lead interceptor's flank, scoring ablative plating but glancing off the void shield bubble, a gravito-magnetic field, 500 Teslas strong, deflecting kinetics like rain on ferroglass. The corp ship banked hard, its ventral bays disgorging drone swarms, fist-sized seekers, each packing a micro-torpedo warhead, their thrusters blooming violet against the nebula's backdrop. The scopes painted a slaughter, 48 drones inbound, weaving through the drift's turbulent eddies, magnetic flux ropes whipping at Mach 5, capable of stripping hulls to vapor if you lingered too long. Lena's countermeasures suite lit up the bridge in staccato reds, ECM jammers pulsing at 50 GHz, spoofing the drone's targeting pings with fractal ghost signals. Swarm acquisition 70%, firing flak bursts. Hold steady, Cap. Jax didn't. He yawed the Gambit into a corkscrew, grav plates recalibrating mid-spin to counter the Coriolis torque, the ship's frame groaning under 300 tons of inertial stress. The vastness mocked them. Beyond the skirmish, the drift's core loomed, a churning maelstrom of collapsed protostars, its event horizon analog devouring a derelict cruiser in slow-motion silhouette, hull buckling into a spaghetti of relativistic jets. Billions of cubic light seconds of raw chaos, indifferent to the pinprick firefight unfolding on its fringe.